Welcome on back now, 6:44. This week we mentioned that Congress expects the White House to send a $200 billion supplemental funding request to support the war with Iran. That request would likely need some Democratic support to get approved. So let's go live to Scripps News Group Washington correspondent Stephanie Liebergen. And Stephanie, what do we know about this request, and are there any major updates on the war this morning?
Hey, Tony, good morning. Well, the $200 billion request has been sent from the Pentagon to the White House, but the White House hasn't formally sent it over to Congress just yet. And so we'll need to get those formal details before we really know exactly how it's going to work its way through Congress. But we certainly have some good ideas right now. Now, as for the price tag, $200 billion, the Secretary of Defense, Pete Hegseth, yesterday saying that that number could move. And the president even saying yesterday that the supplemental funding request could include funding for things beyond just the war with Iran. So we need to get those details, and then we'll see what its path looks like through Congress. But as you noted, Tony, it's likely to need some Democratic support. And Democrats in the Senate especially are saying they need more information from the president before they could consider more funding for this war in Iran. They want to clearly know what the goals are, what the end game is, what the U.S. is trying to accomplish, and what would be an indication that the war was successful and that it could come to an end. So in the Senate, the bill is likely to face the 60-vote threshold, which means Democrats would need to join with Republicans. But even in the House, there is the slimmest of slim majorities for House Speaker Mike Johnson. One of his Republican members recently left the Republican Party and became an independent in the House. So if all of the Democrats in the House were to vote against this bill and that one independent were to join the Democrats, just one Republican voting with the Democrats and opposing, voting opposite of the rest of his party is all it would take to block this bill from even getting approved in the House. So it's going to be some really tight margins in both chambers to get this supplemental funding request approved.
Hey, thank you so much for those updates.